Breaking news, Trent Alexander-Arnold confirmed to Real Madrid. Now, this is the worst kept secret because we kept seeing, Trent and Jude Bellingham together. Trent's contract was running down and he kept rejecting Liverpool's offers. And now it's confirmed that at the end of the season, Trent Alexander-Arnold will be heading to Real Madrid on a free. And to thank his agent Bellingham, he's done his work. He's tried his hardest. He's seen that Real Madrid were struggling at the right back position after Dani Carvajal went down with a season-ending basically injury. So he decided to go and hit up his mate from Liverpool, from Anfield, the man that was trying to recruit him to Liverpool before Bellingham went from Dortmund to Madrid. He wanted him to go to Liverpool, but he ends up choosing Madrid. And then he's now convinced Trent to leave on a free to Real Madrid, considering they have a right back position issue at the moment with Carvajal being down. But Trent Alexander-Arnold will fail at Real Madrid. Yes, you've read the title correctly. Now, this is why he's going to fail. At Liverpool, the system benefited him, right? Most of the time with Jurgen Klopp. He's won a Champions League. He's won the Premier League. He's won a couple cups here and there. And it helped because he was playing alongside, Virgil van Dijk, Konate. Great defenders, very great defenders that would cover him. The system would work in order for Trent to be able to go up and attack, right? Now, for Real Madrid, it's a little bit different because Trent is a bit of a defender that is not as good as defending as he is attacking. This is why at England we've seen him be moved to the midfield because they knew that he just couldn't play well in a back four as a right back for England. And they said, oh, you know what, we could put him in the midfield. Maybe we could have his attacking attributes, in display and maybe help us, create more chances. But it wouldn't work out. So this is why Trent never really broke through into the starting lineup. They would rather see Bukayo Saka play right back and then see Trent Alexander play right back. And that tells you a lot when, Arsenal's right winger is a better defender than Liverpool's right back. But, for me, when you look at Real Madrid at the moment, Valverde, if you put Valverde, right, compare him defensively, just defensive attributes to Trent Alexander-Arnold, you don't want to go up against Valverde. You would rather see Trent Alexander-Arnold just defensively. If Julian Alvarez had to decide who was going to be starting right back for him, if it was Valverde or Trent, it was going to be Trent any day of the week. Trent is he's a very overrated defender. He doesn't really defend very well. And Liverpool fans are now turning on him. If you check everywhere, they're all saying, oh, you know what, Real Madrid's going to end up turning on him the second they find out he can't defend because Trent has the ability of any world-class midfielder when it comes to pinging a ball, when it comes to finding their man. Ball to his feet, nobody will doubt his attributes, his skills. But when he doesn't have the ball and he's defending, that is when Trent becomes a bit of a, no man's land player, a player that's going to be getting cooked. This is why when Liverpool beat Real Madrid comfortably 2-0 in Anfield, Trent didn't play. It was Connor Bradley. They thought Connor Bradley would be a better fit to go up against Mbappe because they knew Trent was going to get cooked all game and they got a clean sheet. So that just shows right there that Trent Alexander-Arnold will not fit at Real Madrid because he's an awful defender. Great with the ball, but awful defending. If he cannot get the defending down, Trent Alexander-Arnold will get turned on by Real Madrid and he will just end up being another hazard, coming from the Premier League as a big name, thinking he's going to succeed, win everything, and end up flopping. But, when it comes to Liverpool, 1 for 3, man. The downfall's almost there. We already have Trent at Real Madrid. Van Dijk is another player whose contract's running down and yet to extend. And then Mohamed Salah, who's heavily linked to Saudi Arabia. If these three leave Liverpool this season, we could definitely see a bit of a fall off. And honestly, the way Man City's budget's going to be looking like in the summer, I could definitely see Arsenal and Man City be in the title race while Liverpool will be in a situation that Man City's in just due to them losing 3 key stars they depended on for the past 5-6 years. But anyways, make sure to leave a like and subscribe for more videos. Leave a comment down below. Do you think Trent Alexander will succeed at Real Madrid? Personally, he will not due to his, poor defending skills. But anyways, thank you guys for watching.